Hey there, Sanka, everybody. Welcome back for another amazing video. Today, we're going to be talking about a concept or a thought that people have that is a faulty thought. And let me know what your opinion is. It's controversial, so let me know what your opinion is. Without any further ado, let's get this video started. So is it worth it to buy a house at all? Okay, so this is what the whole thing is. Look, people buy a house. This is the argument that they make when they're picking up a riba-based mortgage or something like that. Is that, oh, we need to have asset classes, right? And we need to have assets to make equity to blah, 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 blah. Okay. We'll put the haram halal thing aside, but let's talk about just the aspect of buying. Let's just say you buy $1 million house. You end up paying with the interest rates about 1.5, 1.6, probably 1.7, depending on how the interest rates are going, over 25 years, 30 years, okay? That house at the end of the day maybe might sell for 2.5 million, right? Doing the rates. You're probably looking at maybe, if you're lucky, 2.75. So roughly making $1.25 million in profits, give and take, really, after you do the calculations. But what did you get out of it when you're going to sell that house for $2.75 million and buy another house right beside it or close to it for $2.75 million? Like, it's the same price. Your value of lifestyle did not improve. The only difference is that now all of a sudden, once you've paid off the entire loan, you don't have to pay monthly mortgage payments. But the thing, and that's the income that you're only going to get extra. But by that time, you're retired. You're not focusing on really partying and going out or like, having an ease of life concept. By then, you're focusing more on like grandkids. I got to focus on just like stabilizing life, getting life forward, and then, waiting for death to come. The reality is when you're 70, that's what you guys start focusing on is the next 20 years. How do I focus on deen? So your improvement of life did not really change as much. And plus you have no income. Your income, you're getting RRSP. So you're like, your costs went down, but so did your revenue. And then you have a house, yes. You're living in it, yes. But did your life really change? Unless if you make hijrah. If you make hijrah, there's a different conversation we can make. Took retirement, you bought a house somewhere down in Pakistan or in Turkey and somewhere else where it's cheaper and you have an easier lifestyle, sure. You took that money, you made some good use of it. But don't forget taxes on that, obviously. Don't forget taxes on that profit, man. Living in Canada, you think you're living in the West, you think you're going to be tax-free? You're living in UK, you're living in Australia, in America, you think you're going to be tax-free? Pay the taxes on it, and then you take the money across the border. So, but did this really change? And this is what's controversial for me is that, wouldn't it just be better to have the freedom of life, to be able to move from one place to another, and not have this burden concept on my head that every month I have to pay 3K, 4K, 2.5K into a mortgage? I'm like a riba side, What's your opinion on this? Tell me in the comments below. I really truly want to understand. For me, it doesn't make conceptually sense to lock myself into one area, pay more for the asset that it's worth, and then at the ending of it, when I want to make, if I'm even going to sell it, I just sell it from that state for the same price. I sell it and then I buy another one for the same price. It's just me having a house and then me having another house, same size, most likely the same structure. My concept of life structure is not going to improve until I put in more money. For example, if I sell the house for 2.5, I'm going to have to buy a house for 2.5. Or I got to make hijrah, like I got to move and like a different area, different country, different place. Then that's a whole different discussion. So that's what I think about. Does the consumption make sense? Or you can rent, move around here and there, go to a different country, have fun, whatever you want. More or less you're paying maybe in the concept of greater grand scheme of things. Right now you're probably paying less by renting. In the last 5 years you're paying more by renting, but right now you're probably paying less by renting because interest rates have just went up to 6, 7, 8%. So then it's like I pay less money. Yes, I don't have equity. I'm not paying somebody else's equity, but I don't have equity myself either. I'm paying somebody else's equity, but I don't have equity myself. But I have the chance to move around. This guy's locked in here. Like he has to make sure he pays this off or like this financial burden is coming on him. So for me, it's like have the ease of travel. And then in 25 years, I paid less. And then all the money that I could have, because I paid less, all the money that I've saved, I put it into investments. Now those investments have given me quite a bit of asset. I can use that asset and I can go travel across the world anyways and have that area of land that I was going to do even on a conventional mortgage. So in the conventional mortgage, I potentially gave up my akhirah, riba and stuff. I mean, that's enough of a justification to not do it. But we'll put that aside. I'm locked in a place. I'm very, very non-liquid. I've paid more for the asset, and after all these years, I'm moving to another country with the equivalent amount that this guy has, but this guy moved around. He had the ease of moving around. He wasn't locked in a place. And overall, financially, he's in the same position as I am because he just did investments which are more than the potential rate of return from equity on a house. 1 second. Just for everybody. For the channel. You gotta like, come on. You gotta share, you gotta subscribe. You've been watching these videos, you gotta do all this stuff. I'm teaching you how to make that mashAllah money. Inshallah, you make that mashAllah money. And may it bless you and your family and bring barakah in it. Let's make that mashAllah money together. Like, share, subscribe. That's all you think about. I mean, I can add on to this in the concept that what you can do is actually, and this is what I'm teaching a lot of people, is that you invest right now also in an asset class where you make passive income and you have appreciation on the asset class outside of getting that mortgage. So rent, you save $200, $500 a month, put that into a property somewhere in Pakistan or in India, in Turkey, in whatever, on a 5-year payment plan. And sometimes you get these houses before you need to make up the payment plan. For example, in Dubai, you can get the house before you have to finish off the payment plan. You have 3 years of payment plan, and then you can pay off the rest in an extra 5 years. And I've seen this enough, I can send it to you guys. That's what I'm saying. If you're interested in learning more about Dubai and real estate, email me. My email's in the description. And then you can rent that out. You own that asset class, you rent it out, and you let that rent out pay off itself. Plus, you keep giving the 500 because in 7 years, it's not going to pay off the entire thing, right? Extra 5 years, it's not going to pay off the entire thing of rent. But that rent helps pay it. Plus, you've given your $500 that you were giving. In 7 years or 8 years, you own an asset class which has appreciated by probably much more than your asset class here in the West. And then you also are still making that passive income. Now, you can decide to sell it then, bring that money over, and relatively speaking, you would have been in a much worse situation if you had taken a mortgage rather than doing this. So then you take this, you can put it here, and then you can buy something smaller for full price, or you can continue doing that for the 25 years and then come out in a better situation and have the same asset class. What I'm trying to say is, at the ending of the day, the concept of me getting a better life because of me having equity in a real estate is flawed. Because when you sell the house after 25 years, 30 years, you're going to have to buy another house for the same price. And the reason why I'm making this specific video is because people justify getting a mortgage because of this concept that, we need to have assets in the West or else we're going to be weak. That's a flawed argument, really, because you can invest into other formats and have a better lifestyle here and bring more power. Because finance, as I've said, equals power in the West. You can have more power. And I think I should do a full data. Let me know in the comments. Honestly, if I get enough likes on here, I get enough comments saying, do the entire data or the entire number analysis, I'll do it. And I'll do it unbiased. Okay, and I'll get percentages like interest rate percentages, I'll get rate of return percentages for rental, I'll get the whole shebang from both countries, the both aspects, and then I'll do the whole thing. It's going to be a lot of work on my head, but I'll do it. If you guys really want me to do it. If there's enough interest in it, I'll do it inshallah.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hope you guys like this video. Like, share, subscribe. Show this to your friends. Get your opinion. Send this to all the people that have haram mortgages. Send it. Just do it. Smack it to them. Smack it to them. And if you have it, smack it to yourself.
Damn!
Let me know in the comments what you think. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum. Do subscribe, like, share, hit that bell icon for notifications. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content. I'll be uploading more stuff in all of these social media websites. Thanks. Take care. Salam.